Have you ever seen a story blow up online where it feels like everyone's decided exactly what happened? Well, today we're going to unpack a wild situation where social media and the actual news told two completely different stories about the exact same event. It's got a global superstar, a billionaire heir, a private jet. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first, let's set the stage with our two main players. On one side, you have Lisa from BLACKPINK, who is, just one of the biggest pop stars on the entire planet. And on the other, you've got Frédéric Arnault, the CEO of LVMH watches and heir to that massive luxury empire. For months now, rumors about these two have been all over the internet. So our whole story really kicks off in Taiwan. The city is just electric after a huge, record-breaking series of concerts. The energy is super high, and believe me, the whole world is watching to see what happens next. And when I say huge, I mean absolutely massive. Lisa and BLACKPINK played two completely sold-out shows at the National Stadium there. We're talking over 100,000 fans. This wasn't just another tour stop. This was a historic event, a new record for any international pop act at that stadium. And this is where things really start to get interesting. Right as the concerts are wrapping up, photos start popping up online showing that, hey, Frédéric Arnault is also in Taiwan. Coincidence? Well, fans online definitely didn't think so, and the speculation just exploded. And almost instantly, one single story started to take over social media. And it was a pretty dark and concerning narrative, built entirely by fans piecing together clues online. It just shows you how fast an idea can catch on. It started with posts just like this one, and they went viral almost immediately. Right away, this set a really negative tone. Arnold's presence wasn't seen as some romantic gesture, but as something sinister. The word stalker started trending, framing the whole situation in a really bad light. And the criticism just got more and more intense. The emotions here are raw, totally unfiltered, and the language got, well, a lot more aggressive. You could feel this genuine anger from fans who believed Lisa was in a really bad spot. This narrative was gaining steam, and fast. And this right here, this is the moment the fan theory really solidified. Photos came out that seemed to show Lisa leaving the country. And for a lot of people, that was it. That was the final piece of the puzzle. The conclusion they drew was simple. She was literally running away from him. So the story seems pretty clear-cut, right? You've got an uncomfortable encounter and a celebrity trying to get out of a bad situation. But what if that wasn't the whole story? What if the evidence actually pointed to something completely different? And that brings us to the major plot twist. Just as this whole fan-driven stalker narrative was hitting its peak, a local news outlet published a report that contradicted, well, basically everything people were saying online. A pretty well-known Taiwanese news outlet, TVBS, published an article that laid out a totally different series of events. And look, this wasn't some anonymous social media account. This was an established news organization. That alone gave this new version of the story a lot of credibility. Get this, according to TVBS, Lisa didn't flee Taiwan at all. Instead, she reportedly got on a private jet and flew to another city within Taiwan, Taipei. This completely flipped the narrative, sparking speculation that she was actually flying to meet Arnault, not run from him. The TVBS report gave some really specific details that just didn't line up with the fan story. They claimed, yeah, she left Kaohsiung where the concert was, but her destination was Taipei. The report even noted that the private jet stayed parked in Taipei, which only added fuel to the theory that this was a planned meeting, not some hasty escape. So where does that leave us? Honestly, we're stuck with two completely opposite realities, both existing at the same time, with absolutely no official word to tell us which one is actually true. So let's just lay it all out. The fan story paints Arnold as this unwelcome pursuer, with Lisa as a victim trying to escape. But the media story suggests a private jet trip to another city for a potential rendezvous. I mean, these two stories just cannot both be true. It's one or the other. And here is the absolute key to all of this. To this day, neither of them has said a single word. Their silence creates this vacuum, and speculation from both fans and the media rushes in to fill it. Without any official confirmation, we're all just left guessing. This whole thing leaves us with a question that's honestly bigger than just celebrity gossip. When a story can be built, spread, and believed by millions on social media in just a few hours, how do we figure out what's real? especially when the established media is reporting something totally different. It kind of shows that in the world we live in now, the story you believe might just depend on who told it to you first.